try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep, move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep, move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me.
Hey, I love that song. I love that intro. Thank you, Counter Talk. Thank you very much. That still does it for me. Are you ready, special guest Tim?
Yes.
Can I call you Tim?
Very ready.
Because
Yes,
I just
you
did
can.
on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. It's been a while since we did one of these, and thank you for saying, hey, let's do it. Let's just do it now, because I was really ready. I think
Yes, I was ready and excited.
yeah, I was very, very excited to get this done, to tell you the truth. I definitely miss doing these. I definitely do. And I hope that people miss them enough to start volunteering, because the more people we get, special guest up here, Tammy's going to show you it's really not difficult. It's not, it's like, I think we had Jujubee, right? Jujubee. We've had Mrs. Cassandra. We've had Mippet. We've had a lot of people that are in that chat, actually. And I hope that we get some more. I really do. I really do.
Yeah, and Claire walked through everything, so she makes it super easy too. So.
Oh, if you make that sound, I got to put this on the regular thing. Sorry about that, guys. I got the screen messed up. But anyway, here we go. We all know how this goes, right? The voting. And thank you for saying it's easy. The hardest part is the voting, and discussing. So I hope you're all ready, because I kind of picked some good ones for Tammy and for all of you. You've been sending them to me, and I really appreciate it. And I have saved them. So some of you, even though it's been a month or so, you're going to recognize, that I put them up. But I just want to take a second to acknowledge everyone in the chat, Shill and Icarus, and of course, April and Paula and Verillion. Hey, Mippet, John. Paula, Jin, good big group for Jin. Okay, Jujubee, nice to see you here, Mrs. Cassandra. Thank you very much. In Grace Case, hey. So I hope I didn't miss anybody, and if I did, I didn't mean it. I'm gonna read the chat later, and I'm glad you're here. Okay, so are you ready? I'm
ready.
All right, let's just see. All right, so we put up for the first one. It's going to be a little tiny, so I'm going to read it. But, oh, wait. Oh, hold on, I got to go back. I got to get it all the way back. It's at the wrong page. There you go. Now it is better. Here we go. Technical difficulties. It's been a while since I read this one, so here we go. All right, so everybody's going to remember I will bring this screen up again after I read on how to vote, but I haven't changed any of the options, those of you that have been here before, but we'll refresh everybody in a moment. Well, here we go. All right, you said you were ready, so I hope everybody else is too. Am I the asshole for asking my friend to move a picture of him and his wife because it made my wife uncomfortable? Me, a male, 32, and my wife, Dahlia, a female, 28, lost our apartment 2 months ago and moved in with mom temporarily. Issues began to arise between Dahlia and mom, and I had to ask my friend Anthony, a male, 31, to let us move in till I get enough money to rent out. His wife was away visiting family and he agreed, but even there, some issues started to arise. For your information, Dahlia is very shy around Anthony. She grew up in a conservative home, and so it's understandable, but sometimes it can be a bit much. I admit that. For example, she freaked out when she accidentally drank from his glass. She also once made a fuss when he passed by the guest's room when she was lying down and the door was open. Thankfully, Anthony was super understanding and we were able to talk some of these issues out. Last night, Dahlia was passing the hall and noticed a framed picture of Anthony and his wife kissing hanging on the wall. She told me about it and said it made her uncomfortable. She asked if I could speak to Anthony about it, but he didn't take it well. He gave me a look when I spoke to him and said this was bonkers because, first of all, his wife put it there, and second of all, the picture holds sentimental meaning to him and his wife and argued that it wasn't some explicit picture of them, just a normal wedding kiss. We started arguing, and he said that it wasn't like it was hanging in the living room wall or a perfectly lit room. I asked him to be a little more considerate because it's not like I asked him to remove it completely, just move it elsewhere that Dahlia won't reach or keep it off the wall till we leave. He said he was sorry, but he still refused. I explained how Dahlia was feeling, but he said that again he was sorry, but he would not move the picture. We argued some more, and he said that it's his house and that I was being pushy and kind of too comfortable to make such a demand and be pushy still. Well, this morning, Dahlia refused to even come out of the room until the picture is moved. Anthony is refusing, which makes it worse. Now I feel like I'm getting stuck between a rock and a hard place. Yes, she might just be overreacting, but I feel like this isn't such a big ask for Anthony to decline and turn down. For what it's worth, if it were me, I'd go the extra mile to make sure my guests are comfortable. Anthony has been a friend of mine for 10 years. I wouldn't have asked to move in with him if I didn't have such strong bond with him. He himself constantly talks about all the things and situations I helped him out with, and we are considered brothers. So am I the asshole? And oh, 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 I have
Right out
thoughts.
the gate.
Yeah. I have thoughts. I have thoughts. I'm going to put us up. We'll talk about this before we vote. I'm going to let you go first.
Okay.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, I think it's just a wedding photo. It's not like soft porn. It's a wedding photo.
Exactly. It's not like they're sitting in the living room watching soft porn while the guests are there or something, Wow.
Right.
Mm, yeah.
I can't imagine being that. I can't think of the word. Maybe she needs that to be told no, it's not being taken down, so she'll stop being so soft. I don't want to sound mean, but it's a wedding picture. It's not.
Mhm. Yeah, he said it's
Yeah.
just like a wedding kiss. It's just a very benign thing. And besides the fact, is it not his house? Like, you're a
Yeah.
guest in his house. Like, I mean, I understand being shy and things making you uncomfortable. Okay, the picture makes you uncomfortable. Walk past, don't stare at it, whatever. But the
Yeah,
point
it's
that
not in the living room.
you're so uncomfortable by looking at a picture that you have to actually, you're staying at somebody's house, you have to actually ask them to remove it for your comfort. Like you're that weird. But yet you laid down to go to sleep with the door open.
Yeah, that right there tells me that you're not as
Mhm.
shy as you
Okay.
claim.
I call entitled brat on Dahlia. Not even asshole. Like ass. Like yes, she's an asshole. She's
Yes,
definitely.
I will say
Yeah.
entitled Brad Autos. Yes.
Yeah. But Anthony is the one we have to ask about. He's asking if he's an asshole. Now here he is. His wife is being quite entitled and needy and making it all about her. Um, I'm thinking she's putting her issues on him. I mean, I know they're displaced. I wonder why they can't stay with his mother now. If she's like this, maybe that was
Hmm.
Dahlia too. But they didn't really give us the information, so I can't really speculate. Although I can. I mean, I can
I mean,
because I
if I
mean,
had to give a guess, that would
yeah.
be it.
If I had to guess, I would say if that picture upset her, I would imagine living with her mother-in-law just made her feel weird because moms, men and their moms, like okay, your mother-in-law. There are all kinds of mother-in-laws. I get it. I had one. I know. But don't get between the man and his mom. Okay, I don't care what kind of asshole the mom is. You're going to be wrong no matter what. So you might just want to be the grown up and just deal with it a little bit, especially if they're like letting you stay at the house while you figure things out. But I guess that didn't happen. So now they're at the friends and they're asking the friend to take down pictures that offend them. And wow, I think
It's almost as if yeah, like she knows how close they are. They're like brothers, and
mhm,
maybe that bothers her. So she's picking at every little thing. Because if
mhm,
she's sleeping with the door open, that tells me she's not too soft. Like,
mhm. Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
she's not that shy. Like she would be behind it, I that gave me a clue right there that she actually laid down in the bed and fell asleep with the door open. She's not that sensitive to this kind of stuff. It's somebody else's house. First of all, I'm not everybody knows I'm all out there. I'm not that sensitive at all. But if you're a guest in somebody's house or you lay down to go to sleep, you don't leave the door open, like you shut it, right? Right? You just
right.
for their courtesy too. Like it's just manners, okay? Hmm?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just not so like yeah, she's not reading right to me at all. And I think that and the original poster, he's really kind of giving into it. He's kind of feeding into it when he goes to his friend and asks him to take the picture down instead of saying, "Can you just go fast? Like we are staying at my friend's house." The last thing I
yeah,
want
to
him doing
work.
is redecorating because of that. That's ridiculous. Okay. Um, I don't know. I think maybe she doesn't know how to have a real conversation with her husband about her feeling insecure because they're moving around and stuff and they don't have a place of their own. Um, and she's just making it all about her. I don't know. But I definitely think she's the asshole. I think
Yes.
I think him putting it on his friend is an asshole move. I definitely don't think Anthony's an asshole. If he wants a picture in his own home of his wife, if he wants a picture of his wife's butt on that wall, he could have it, or any other part that he wants. It's his
Well,
house,
exact. Yeah.
okay? It's his house. He's allowed to decorate it any way he wants and put whatever
And he
pictures he
did
wants.
say
Hmm.
his wife put the picture there, so that makes
Yeah,
it even more special. So yeah, I
exactly.
wouldn't move it.
I wouldn't either. You want to tangle with your wife over the house guests being uncomfortable? I don't think so. I don't. I don't think
No,
so. Mm-mm. Yeah, and it does not, yeah, it does not. I mean, if the picture bothers him that much, I mean, it could pay for a hotel. I'm just saying.
there you go. I have to agree with Miss Cassandra. He's an enabler.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, student, I'm glad you're here and you're not an asshole. You're never an asshole. Drop in whenever you want. Real life first, dude. You know I say that all the time. I'm just glad to see you. I hope you're well. I do. Yep. And John says there's never a shortage of assholes. This is true. I'm trying to get like what they're saying about her though. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I'm trying to get what? Okay, so nobody's an asshole. Why are y'all calling yourselves asshole? John, you're not an asshole because you don't type hi to everybody. You're never an asshole. Neither are you, Studi. Neither is anybody else. Why are you all calling yourselves asshole? I'm the biggest asshole out there. Like, stop trying to steal my crown. If you want my crown, you go come up here with me like like T King and try to get it.
There you go.
Yeah, like stop it. Just stop it. And John said right out of the gate, I can already tell that Dahlia is an asshole. That's what I was looking for. Exactly. And Jujubee, I agree. She's a blooming asshole. The kind of tutti frutti Putin and everything. Like, yeah, she is. I agree. And Grace, yup, it's their house. If get out if you don't agree. I'm gonna put the vote screen up for them, but I'm kind of sure where everybody's going with this right now. If you don't remember, there it is for you. And yeah, I agree. Somebody put it's always number 4 yay porn. It is. Light porn, whatever porn. We don't kink shame here, So John says, whoa. So Anthony does them a big favor and they are demanding in response. Give an inch and they take a mile. Kick out the 2 entitled and grateful assholes. Well, that's an option.
There you go.
That is an option. And I'm kind of leaning towards that option, Yep. Overreacting. Yes. Yeah, I get it. Like, Jujubee said he should go the extra mile to get his own home. Exactly. And he's going to have to can you imagine? I would like to visit there and just tell them that the color of their walls is absolutely upsetting me. And while I'm here for the first 15 minutes, do you mind repainting?
No doubt.
I would like you to repaint because I'm a little uncomfortable here with the color of your walls.
I have to be honest that if I was the person, it was my apartment they were staying in, and they came to me with that request, I would take the photo down, and then I would put a hardcore porn photo in its place.
You know what I would do?
So they get real uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm an asshole with you on that. Only I'm gonna go a little farther. I'm making a photo montage as soon as you come out of the door on the wall opposite, and it's gonna be all body parts, and it's gonna be like all our vacations and us hugging and kissing everywhere. I'm gonna find our whole relationship in PDA and put it on the wall and go, yes. I hope you're uncomfortable. Don't come out of that room until you're ready to leave. And oh, by the way, the rent's due.
Got your suitcase. And your rent's due.
And your rent's due. Because you're not here for free anymore, you entitled asshole. Yeah, no, I'm that asshole. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, yep. Entitled butt cracks. You got away with words, Grace. Let me just say.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Meg, hey, nice to see you, Meg. Yup, she said butt cracks. Oh, wait. My hot photo here. Oh God, I guess that was thank you for getting rid of the bots, whoever one of my mods did that. Yep. Because over on StreamYard you don't see that it's gone. All right, John says, I hope y'all are voting. I'm voting 1 and 2 and 4 and 5 and it's too cold for lasers, so yeah, 5. Okay. John says, I once let a friend stay with me for a while. Turns out he was no friend. He also expected me to pick up after him, do his laundry, and provide meals for him. Glad to get that user out of my life. What? Wait, what? Did he call you mommy? Oh my God. John, it's I'm glad he's out of your life too, whoever that friend. That's no friend. Yeah, I like the way you put friends in italics there because that is not the definition of friend. Jujubee said, Dahlia wants the world to contort to her wants and needs. Get out of here, Dahlia. You're right. Grow up. I can't believe she's married, but he married her. It's his problem, right? Right? So, what are you going to vote there, ma'am?
I am going definitely 1, always 4. That's a given.
That's a given.
And I have to say 69 just because it gets to you.
Oh yeah, you're up here. You don't have to type your just don't put it in the chat. You're gonna have to give a phone number if you do.
You already have my phone number.
they're really pushing me on that too. I don't have many rules, and then they just don't like rules around here because they're pushing me on it.
Oh, they gotta give the number. They gotta give the phone number. They put it in.
Yeah. I hear you. I hear you, Megs. Like, listen, I wouldn't tell people what to take down in their house. It's their house, right? Exactly. They're already giving you the good grace of a roof over your head while you worry things, figure things out. Oh man. I really
Yeah.
dislike Dahlia, and her husband is on my list. Ooh, what list is that? Problematic, right? Problematic. Yeah, he's an enabler. I agree, Mrs. Cassandra. Yep, yep. I do. I do. I think they need that all the way to the. What did Mippet say first? Like, wait. Sit on this and Mippet! Yes, and rotate for this. Right? They're telling them what to do, but I do kind of agree with your sentiment there. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I
Mm-hmm.
agree too.
I
That's
do. We
perfectly
totally.
said.
I agree. It's perfectly said. I'm not putting it up because I don't want YouTube to like send me another note. This is, by the way, don't use the F word, and could you please like refrain from middle fingers in public? Like, yeah, they've been sending me
Just
notes.
take all our fun.
Yeah, they do. They have been, a little bit. They just asked me, like, apparently, if you say it more than like 23 or 24 times in the same stream, they have an issue. Who would have known?
Wow.
Who would have known?
Who would have known that? Like, I want to know who picked the number and who exactly is counting.
I'm just
That's
joking.
the
I'm just
asshole.
joking. I asked them what it was that they kept like saying like my certain streams had to be like not totally demonetized but not suitable, even though I mark my channel. My whole channel is adult content only and adult humor. And they said it definitely they actually put the word F in the email that sent it sent it back to me. This was the issue. I'm like, oh, okay, that's the issue. Just that word. Okay, no problem.
Oh, yep, I can see that being the problem. Sure.
I could see it. Like, yeah, okay, only said it like 25 times. I get it. Okay. Grace says that
Oh,
Anthony
boy.
is the asshole because he should have seen that if Dahlia couldn't hack it with the mother-in-law, she was going to be trouble. True. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with you, Charlie, but we do what we got to do, right? Mm. Maybe we should all get together and like build a fantasy world. Hmm.
Yeah.
I I think Mrs. Cassandra wants to be my most frequent asshole. I think you are my most frequent asshole. I think you've done the most Am I the Asshole shows of anybody. I think of all the people that are around, you've been here the longest and you've probably been on even more than Am I the Asshole, the most shows ever. You're a consistent asshole at best, Mrs. Cassandra, and a mayhem and a murder minion at worst. And I love you. Yeah, I do. All right. Yeah. Oh
Such
wow.
an asshole.
You know what? She might, Jen. Any bets that she also follows Girl Defined too? Well, I would say she's a card carrying member. I would actually. All right. I think that's enough on that one. Most of you agree with us. And if you don't, well, I'm sorry that you don't. But we'll see you on the next one. Maybe you'll agree with that one. All right. Hmm.
Sorry, the dog went crazy.
Oh, that's okay. I'm just gonna move this over. Hmm. Here we go. My screens are sticking today, so I'm sorry. Oh, all right. Here's another one, and it's about guests again. It's like a whole theme here with the guests, okay? So here we go. Am I the asshole for forcing my guests to move to a hotel after they refused to use the bidet? Okay. I live in a country with terrible plumbing. If you flush toilet paper, you are pretty much guaranteed to back up your toilet. I grew up in Colorado, so I know how weird it is to wipe after a dump and then put the paper in a garbage can instead of flushing it. So I installed a wand bidet in all 3 washrooms in my retirement home. So after you poop, you just spray your backside down nice and clean. Then you use the toilet paper to dry your butthole. Nice, simple, and less gross, in my opinion. I wish I had these when I lived in the States. So my brother and his wife came down for a visit. I told them the rules for the bathroom, and they both said that they understood. Apparently not, because they clogged the two public bathrooms the very first day. Then they asked to use the one in my room. Nope, that's mine. They asked me where they were supposed to go to the bathroom. I pointed them to the clogged ones and offered them a plunger and a drain snake. They said I was the host and it was my responsibility. I laughed in their faces. So they packed up and left. They found a hotel, and now they are on social media complaining about the shithole country I chose to retire to and calling me a terrible host for inviting them down but not letting them use my bathroom. I posted pictures of my bathrooms after they clogged them and asked them if they knew who did that to my home. They called me gross and immature for talking about their bathroom habits. I'm lost. They brought it up first. Anyways, they are calling me an asshole because they are having to spend money on a hotel when I live in a really nice house with guest rooms. But now everyone who knows the bathroom rules for down here is calling them idiots for not using the bidet or putting the toilet paper in the receptacle. So I ask, am I the asshole?
I'm speechless. But no, he's not the asshole. They are the asshole.
I know. I'm waiting because I'm waiting for the chat to erupt because first of all,
I'm like stunned.
oh, I'm stunned. First of all, if you're here in America, it's not as popular to have a bidet. But damn, once you go bidet, you don't go back. It's amazing. Okay, it's clean. It's efficient. It's like no clogged pipes. It's. I'm just.
It
I don't
saves
know.
you money.
I mean, I'm just like, all right, nothing like going to a foreign country and proving you're an American asshole right there to your own family members. Like, God damn.
I mean, he explained to them what it would do. It's not like it was a shock that it was going to clog the toilets. He specifically told them it will clog the toilets. Don't do it.
Exactly.
So you're an asshole just for doing it after being told,
And they told them the rules and they agreed, right? Like, I don't get it. Like, what? Oh, they bothered to explain it all to you. And there were two bathrooms, okay, that they did it to, not just one. Then they want to go to the third bathroom and they wonder why he says no.
That really made them even a bigger asshole for even trying to go to another bathroom after you've done ruin too. No.
Okay. And that's not even the worst. Then they leave and they go to a hotel, okay? And instead of being reasonable, they go to social media to try to look for sympathy in a foreign country after what they did. And they get pissed because he posts the real deal, what they did, and shows the toilets. And they're like, you embarrassed us.
They started it.
Well, what the hell were they doing by saying he was being rude and this and that and everything else, Like, oh, man. This takes the cake. I mean, as far as guests,
that is the worst I've ever heard. Yes.
Whoever you are, operator, original poster, I'm with you. I'm with you. I support you. And I hope I know you. We could be friends. Like I might even date you. You've got strong convictions about your toilet behaviors. I will. I might. I'm just saying.
And the other two.
Yeah,
are dirty assholes.
Hey, plus he's got something going for him. He's got 3 bidets in the house that he lives in a foreign country. I'm there.
In a very nice house, apparently, according to him. Very nice too. So
yes, yeah. So if they want to clog toilets, let them pay for it in some hotel. But the nerve of them, they wouldn't even unclog their own toilet. It's his responsibility. I dare anybody to come tell me it's my responsibility to clean up your clogged poop. I believe in accountability. If it's your shit, it's your shit. Like it belongs to you. You take care of it, right?
Yeah, you backed it up.
Yes, right. Yes, right. Exactly. It's like the nerve. Oh, yes, I invited you to stay at my house, and I'll be responsible for all your bad habits as you go. Don't worry about it. Hell no, you're a damn adult. I would be mortified. Like I could, even if it accidentally happened. As a guest, am I wrong? Wouldn't you try to resolve it yourself, like with the plunger or with anything? Look around or ask him for the plunger and go take care of it or whatever. You don't want him in there dealing with your mess, you'll get. What kind of a guest does that, really?
Anyone with common decency would do that. They
Yeah,
would,
yeah, at least. But apparently not these two. I think he's better off not having them there. And I'm kind of, I'm giving them kudos for embarrassing them online because they deserved it, to tell you the truth.
They tried to embarrass him first. It's not like he went out of his way to embarrass them. He was defending himself. So yes, they are definitely the assholes.
I'm telling you. Oh, are you still there? Oh, you popped out.
Yes.
Girl. Okay, you lost your picture, but you're back. There you go. But that's okay. If it's going to make you keep popping out, you might as well stay. Mocking, I agree. I'm trying to find the comments so I can put it up, but I totally agree with you there. Like, at least chop it up with the plunger or do something. They wouldn't. He offered them the plunger, and they just John, really? The guests were so full of shit they clogged 2 toilets. They're pretty shitty guests, I'll tell you that. They definitely were. Oh, Meg says, I get freaked out at water squirting at my butt, though. I just go in the shower to prevent a clogged toilet. Okay, that's fair enough. That is fair enough. At least you are trying to cooperate with the rules of the house,
Yes, you're using water instead of clogging toilets.
Juju says they are really assholes, dirty assholes. I'm telling you, the debate is where it's at. Juju, we are often of the same mind, right? Like, tell me, like, damn, America needs to really promote this. And I have seen in a lot of the like the Home Depot, those kind of places, Lowe's, that sell all the small appliances and the fixtures for your home. If you're going to remodel or do anything on your own, they now have the double toilets with the built-in bidets or the side-by-sides, like, on display. Like, they're trying to promote it a little bit. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it. It was like the number one reason I wanted to move to England. Okay. So there you go.
And now you can get it here, so you don't have to go to England.
Yep. They are so much more the asshole for not doing what is asked of what the host asks. I get it. Yep. I got it. Nope. That guy is not the asshole. And I'm actually going to give him extra credit for embarrassing them in public. So I really am. I do. I think that he should, because they went to social media to try to shame him, and they totally deserve those clogged toilet pictures. They did. So I'm voting the other party, which would be the couple, in 4, and and 8, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna do 8 because I miss Chris. I do. He's the perfect asshole. There we go. A 4, and 8, and I miss Jay too, even if he is a coffee hating asshole. There you go. Yes. Can you remember we did that AIT and he actually came up here and challenged everybody who where did he think he was? Like, where did he think he was coming up here and challenging everybody on coffee? Like, seriously.
Yeah, he really did step in on that one.
Like, I said, Jay, what a way to make the whole chat hate you. And he's like, hey, I'm like, whoa, dude, you know not what you do. Yeah.
He stuck to his guns, though. I will give him that.
I'll tell you, you know how hard he stuck to his guns? He then made a makeshift debate for us on whether coffee was good enough for you or not, whether it was good for you or not. And then he forgot that I got a lot of coffee lovers on my side helping me with the research, especially our wonderful, always creative Kim, the researcher from, like, don't mess with Kim and her research, okay? And damn, we won that debate. Quickly just used his own evidence against him. Boom, that's debate 101. Whatever they're saying, there's got to be a hook in there to make their whole argument in your favor, and I did it within 5 minutes.
Yep, it was like, sorry,
not to brag, but that was fun. This is why I don't debate. This is why nobody asked me to debate, T King, just so you know. I might as well put it out there.
Yeah, no, I see it quickly.
Yes, always. There you are. We sure did. That's a we, because I couldn't have done it without her. Well, basically, that was hella fun. Definitely, It was a good time. It was, but I don't think there's much going here. I think everybody agrees us with the assholes, right? Maybe just like those people. N16, yes. Hey, Sandy, nice to see you. Mm. Oh gosh, yeah. Mm. You should hear Claire when she gets all worked up. When I do a debate, yeah, come play games in the Discord if you want to hear me get like crazy. Apparently, I'm extremely competitive. Uh, They use the word extremely like with expletives in the Discord about it. I don't know. But apparently, like I'm very, very competitive. No, I couldn't have done it without you, Kim. You helped me with that research because, like, when he was bringing up the research from like 2008 and 2012, and I'm like, "Yo, boo, let's go with 2021. Why don't we give you one of your stats?" And that was all you, girl, because you gave them to me. And I was just like, "Well, how about we bring us into the future, like the real deal, the real stats now? Because shit
Yeah,
changes."
like math.
Yeah, no, I was having too much snarky fun. I'm an evil debater. Yes, like no, I can't debate. Like it's just brings out the worst of me. Hey, Jiffy Cones, thanks for the otters. Somebody make sure you feed strawberries for those otters just in case Milky shows up so he doesn't get his ass beat. Otters like strawberries and they mistake him for a strawberry all the time. John, that's not very nice. You see this? Claire is a little competitive, like rain gets you a little wet. But hey, he tells the truth. I can't deny it. I cannot deny it. I am a competitive person. And yeah, I can't help it. You
There's
ready?
always super quick people in your chat. I love it. They're
Mm-hmm.
so quick.
They are. They're absolutely the best. I love these people. I love everybody who comes to watch these AITs because they're so much fun. Anyone to weigh in. All right. You ready for another one? I'm gonna keep you busy.
Yes.
You ready? Yes,
Yes.
Mippet. Feed those otters. Thank you. Because we want to make sure Milky is safe at all times. Yep. Oh, this one's kind of rough. Like this one. I'm sorry it's small. You guys can't read it, so you're gonna have to pay attention. But I was. These are the ones that people send me. hmm And I wanted to make sure I got this one on. This one. I hope you're ready, Tam, because this one kind of. I think you'll understand when I get through it. But it kind of made me feel a certain way. Like I got a little. Anyway.
Oh, bring it.
All right, here we go. You ready, chat? Here we go. Am I the asshole for telling my wife she only had herself to blame for my mother's actions? Title alone makes my haunches go up. But anyway, hi there, everyone. I never thought I'd be asking strangers online for an opinion, but here we are. I'm Rod, a 35-year-old male, and my wife is Kat, a 26-year-old female. Also involved are my parents, Kat's parents, and our son Jack, who's 16 months. A bit of background. So my mother can be a bit overbearing. Because of this, her and Kat have always clashed. My mother has strong opinions on what's best, and I've often had to ask Kat to let the little things go and compromise. Kat is no contact with her family. She hasn't seen or spoken to them in 6 years. They weren't at our wedding. They have never met my son. I do know the reasons, but Kat is insistent my mother not be told. My mother doesn't approve of Kat's non relationship with her family. She believes Kat doesn't know what it means to be a mother if she can so callously abandon her own. Kat also won't let my mother be alone with Jack. Anytime my mother comes to visit, Kat will not leave them alone. I do believe this is disrespectful. I convinced Kat yesterday to let my mother babysit. An hour is all I asked for. Give us some time to get coffee and be a couple. She reluctantly agreed. However, when we got home, we walked in on my mother video calling Kat's family. Apparently, my mother has been in touch for a while and secretly sending them photos of my son, along with our address and wedding photos. Kat was furious. She demanded my mother leave instantly and told her she was never welcome in our house or near my son again. My mother left, but not before telling me to fix this, and Kat was overreacting. I told Kat that my mother was simply trying to help and she didn't have a right to ban her from our house or my son. Kat lost it and told me she had been dealing with my mother's disrespect for years, but she would not allow her to put Jack in the middle. I got angry and told her this never would have happened if she had simply told my mother the truth. And she is the one who chose to make things harder for herself. She has nobody to blame for my mother getting in touch but herself. Kat walked away and began packing some things for her and Jack, and I kept talking. She just ignored me as though I wasn't there. She didn't say another word to me until she was at the door telling me she wanted a divorce and was leaving. She'd been gone all day, and I haven't heard anything except for a text saying that they made it safely to her friend's house and we would talk more on Wednesday. Am I truly the asshole here? My mother shouldn't have gotten in touch, but she had no right to be as disrespectful as she was. Is this really divorce worthy? Edit, because he got a lot of grief. Can you imagine why? Since everyone seems to need to know this, my mother did not know why Kat was no contact and did not see it as a big deal. I have since called her a few hours after Kat left and told her the full story of why Kat reacted as she did and is no contact. She feels absolutely terrible about her behavior and wishes she had known sooner, but that was a decision Kat made. Oh gosh, I have feelings. I have feelings.
I do too.
I got feelings. Well, yeah, Icarus.
My brain is running
I
100
know.
mile an hour.
We'll start with some comments here because like I gotta make sure I frame this in the right way. But I definitely this one really sent me. Icarus says that mother abused Kat's trust. Yes, she did. Yes,
Yes.
she did. Grace says, Mom, whoop, wait, mother, whoop, I just saw it. Where'd you go, Grace? Grace K said, Mother and son were out. Yep, Mother and Hubs are giant assholes. John says, Mother-in-law is a real piece of shit. The nude, okay, Mrs. Cassandra says it in all caps. This dude needs to get off his mom's tit. Icarus agrees. It sounds like Kat had a bad experience with her family.
Always grateful, says the mom way overstepped by contacting the other grandparents, and I agree with that.
Yeah, she stepped over overstepping definitely. Definitely.
Yes.
Like and dad, I understand a son wanting to stick up for his mother, but not understanding that that was a violation right there of rules that he and her already agreed on. He was fine with her not being in contact with her family. He knows the reason and he knows why his son has not been in contact with her parents. He knows this, and yet he let his mother violate it. Okay. And worse than that, anybody else feel a little some way about then he went ahead and told mom everything against his wife's
wishes? Way out of line. That was way out of line. That he had no business doing that. No matter the circumstances. She didn't tell her for a reason.
And then he wonders, is this divorce worthy? Yes. You not only violate agreement what we have together as a couple. We made this as parents together. You know the reason. You were all on board with it. You let your mother violate that. Then you go with another agreement that I don't want to tell her anything about it. And you go and violate that by telling her. And then blame everything on me by saying that if she knew, she wouldn't have did it. I'm sorry. If she knew, she would have been saying, oh, come on, you need to forgive them. Oh, come on, it's not a big deal. No, nosy, interfering, butt-dinsky mom would have still found a way to do it, even if she had the
And you know that because not only was she FaceTiming the girl's mom, but she already had given them their address. So now the girl's parents know where they're at.
Not only
Pictures,
that,
like, no.
wedding pictures, everything.
Yeah.
So
No.
basically, it's more important for her to let the parents know she married my son. Like, I'm part of your family now. It's more important what the mother-in-law thinks than what your
Yep.
daughter-in-law. So when the daughter-in-law and said, no, I want a divorce because this is the last time I'm letting you let your mother disrespect me, I do believe shit's been going on all along. I do. I think that
Yeah.
she has been, yeah, especially when he has to open up the whole thing with, yeah, I know my mother's overbearing and I know she can be opinionated and I know this and I know this. But what you forgot to tell us, operator, is that you have no spine and that you're still on your mom's tit. And that's going to be a real lonely place because you're going to end up over there with your laundry and having her make you Sunday dinner because your wife's gone and she got good
I was
reason.
just about to
She
say,
got good
better
reason.
hope
Hmm. Yeah.
the second wife
Hmm.
is a
Yeah.
little.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Let's just save everybody a hassle, operator. Original poster. Let mom pick your next wife and see how much you
There
like
you
that,
go.
because that's the only thing that's gonna work here. Okay, that's the only thing that's gonna work. Either that or like move in with mom. And watch
That's better.
porn and date often, or spend all your extra cash doing, because I don't see this working out because you don't know what it's like to be a partner. You know what it's like to be a son. You want to put your mom on a pedestal, that's your business. But you have no idea on what it's like to be a partner, a real partner. And I don't blame your wife's being kind by letting you know her and the son were safe where they landed. Okay,
I
she
mean, and
actually
let
acted
her
like a
have him for
grown
an
up.
hour.
Mm-hmm.
Let her finally let her babysit, and the first time she babysits him, she pulls that like she'd been
Mm-hmm.
waiting for the moment to do that.
Exactly, and she'd been in touch with him prior all along. Okay.
Ugh.
Uh-huh. And nagging the son to make sure that she got time alone. Why, if she wants to see the child, why does she have to be alone with him? That's what I want to know. Why is it so damn important? Like, instead of the son
To get
saying, "Oh yeah, that's disrespectful," how about, like, why is that a big deal, mom? She's the mom and she wants to be here when you're with the kid. Like, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? You want to see
because
my son?
the
Come on.
grandma wanted to show the other grandma. She wanted to be the cool grandma. See, I get to
Yeah, she
show
wanted to
him to
act.
you.
Yep, she wanted to act like a
Mm-hmm.
nefarious asshat. That's what she wanted to do. She had some maleficence there. Like, she wanted to, like, she wanted to do bad works. Like, she had a plan. Yeah.
Yes, she did.
Mm.
That's dirty.
The original poster is a major asshole. It wasn't the mother-in-law's business why Kat went no contact, and it wasn't her place to go against her wishes. Exactly. And I'm saying that is divorce worthy. That is a break in trust. I mean, that's huge. That's huge. For me, I would be doing the same thing. Only I would have said more colorful words, and there might have been some
Mm.
face thrown, and I'd leave them a big mess to clean up too. Mm. Well,
Might have had an assault charge on my hands too, because that just
mm,
went too far. Like,
exactly.
geez.
Damn. And if he got you really pissed off enough, I see clothes burning. He's so
Yes.
lucky. He's so lucky she was calm about it, just packed everything up and then told him where she was. And we'll talk about it later, but I want a divorce. Like, I'm done with this. Like, I'm done. That's a
She had
calm,
to be like
reasonable
that. Had to
woman.
be a lot.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Hmm.
done way more, and just in the way that she
Yeah.
doesn't have any contact with the family,
Mhm.
you know something bad has happened, and he knows it. So why would he
Yeah.
even like?
Mhm. I know. Hey, Aaron, I hear you about your family. Yes, it's not about the family. It's about what he did. He's letting the mom, they made agreements for her. She has no contact with her family for a very private reason. They had a child recently, and he agreed that he would keep the reason they had no contact, and not and he was fine with the son not being introduced to her parents and everything because they were no contact with the other family. And then he wanted his mom to babysit. And then they found out that the whole time the mom's been in contact with that family. She went behind their backs without ever being introduced, sent them wedding pictures, sent the address, sent them video calls with the child the first hour she was ever alone with the kid. And he's trying to blame it on his wife because his wife never told his mother why she was no content. And there can be very personal reasons why you're no contact with your own personal family. And the mother-in-law has been going against her all along since they got married. So why would she open up something so personal? What she did was violate the trust. He violated the trust he had with his own wife. Not so much that she's divorcing because of the mother. She wants the divorce because he has no spine. And he actually violated all agreements that they had together, because not only did he say that it was all her fault, he went to the mother an hour after she walked out the door mad at him, whining, crying, and carrying on like a little pamper boy, and told mom exactly every reason why she was no content with her family. He violated her trust, their agreements. He did not act like a partner. So I understand where you're coming from. If it was only about the family, I get you. But no, this is personal between the two of them. This is partnership violation. Divorceable. Totally divorceable. You can't trust your partner with your own agreements amongst the two of you. Mm-mm. Then what do you got?
Something that deep too, yeah.
Yeah, what do you got? What do you have, right? Sticking up for mom the whole time too. Like, oh no, all this is your fault because you never told my mother. And in the beginning, he went out and he got us all ready for it. Like, my mother's opinionated. She can be like persuade. Like, yeah, telling us all the reasons why mom's a bully, and then still didn't stick up for his wife. Tossed her right under the bus. Her wishes, her concern, her life, no matter. Their agreements, no matter, because he has no damn spine. So I hope he likes getting his laundry done by mom, and he likes her cooking, because that's where he's head. Yeah.
And I hope mom enjoyed that hour she had, because it sounds like
Yeah,
she's not
yeah.
going up
Yeah.
by her own fault. So
True, always. How did they know that it might be a violation, here, that they could open them up to a dangerous situation? We don't know what's going on. Mom could be married to a stepfather who attacked this child and is a serial killer. We don't know. We don't know the situation. And I know that's that's a big reach. I get it. But that's the thing, I just don't subscribe to mother-in-law knows best. Okay. If I have an agreement with my partner, it's between us. And I don't care whose mother comes in. My mother, their mother, my father, their father, my sister, my brother, or their cousins. I don't care. Family or not. An agreement between partners is an agreement between partners. You violate that, you violate the partnership. Period. If you don't have trust with your partner, what do you have?
nothing.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I feel a little too strong about that, but that one's personal to me. Like, if that happened, like, I don't know. The original poster may end up living in his mom's basement, wearing fingers, gloves, bandanas, and wife beaters while vaping and making up ridiculous things online. Hey, you know what? I knew these sounded familiar. Who knows, John? You might be on the
Very familiar.
That's a lesson in Claire. You should always read the comment before you put it up.
That was too good. Oh.
Yes. Sounds like mother like son going behind people's backs. Yes, because that's why he feels, where's the morality here? Where's the moral fortitude? Where's the integrity, right, Brilliant? Come on, this is between partners. But he seems to think it's okay. Mom, it's okay you violate everybody's trust doing this. No harm, no foul. Because I'm going to do it too. Because there is no integrity. There's no real partnership here. Like I said, his mom better pick out his next wife, because it's the only thing that's going to work.
He wants to keep the second one.
Exactly, Juju. That's what did it for me. Then he ended up telling his mom anyway. So just following poor decisions and disrespect with more poor decisions and disrespect. And then had the nerve to say, is that divorce worthy? And I'm like, hell to the yeah. That's like plate on the head divorce worthy, dude. He just doesn't get it. And I understand why she walked out so quiet, because how can you have a conversation with someone who just doesn't get it like that? He does not even understand what he just did. He don't get it. He does not.
No, he can't with the comments that he made. Yeah, clearly.
If you think it's okay for mom to go behind your back and show your son on a screen to people who have never met him before without you knowing about it, sneaky like that, you think that's okay? Right? He doesn't even get it.
Nope.
Well, I hope he gets comfortable with that video screen stuff, because that's probably how they're only going to see this kid now, to tell you the truth. Yeah. That's it, John. I'm with you. I hope so also. I really do. That John, he says, I hope Kat gets full custody and hell of a great alimony and or child support. Yep. And that, I hope they're familiar with those video call shit, because that's how they're going to see the kids, because I wouldn't trust them alone with my kid anymore.
Never. No, not after that.
Juju said it isn't even worth a conversation at that point. They already talked it through, and he showed he didn't give a rat's toenail. Good on her for peacefully backing out. Exactly. And still had the courtesy to say, this is where we are. Like, she's not trying to hide anything. This is where we are. We're safe. We'll talk about it later. But boo, I want a divorce. And yep, taking the high road. I would not be disrespected that way. And he's all worried about his mother's disrespect, but not his wife's. I don't know. And whether it's your partner, whether it's a man or a female, whatever, disrespecting your partner on that way, like, we all love our family, right? And when you marry into the other family. I get that. We all love our family. But if you actually do not put your own partnership first, you're making a huge mistake, because that person's with you day in, day out. That's the person you've committed to. Okay. That's the person you may be having children with, or raising dogs, or keeping house. Okay. That's the one that supports you. That's the one that shares your dreams. That's the one you tell everything to. Now, yeah, your family's been around forever. And I'm not saying disown them or anything like that. But, prioritize. And if you don't, you're going to lose one or the other. It looks like he
Yeah,
lost his partnership because his priorities sucked. Totally
yes,
sucked.
very much.
Yeah.
You're putting blocks, you're building a wall up
Mhm.
between you and your partner when you do that.
Yes, you are. Yep. Yes, you definitely, totally are. Yeah. But
Yeah, that one was a really good one, Claire. Got my blood pressure way up on that one.
I know that was hard to read because someone actually sent that to me, so it wasn't as big. But thank you for all of you that have sent them, and for contributing in the conversation. I know these things can be hard, but I got strong opinion. It sounds like you do too about this one, and the chat. Yeah. I believe this with every fiber of my being, John. Once you can no longer trust your partner, that's when they need to be your ex, because there's no future with them. Right. Trust is everything. Okay. It is trust and respect. And she didn't get either there. And if I was her, I would have walked too. hmm Mm. Trust is everything. Yes, it is in all relationships, but especially in that intimate one with a partnership, and you're sharing your life with someone. Mm. It is it is still funny though, in a way, because you said tryst, Mrs. Cassandra. The tryst is gone. They shall never tryst again. Whatever you mean by tryst, and I think I do. No, like trust. You meant the trust is gone, and I get it. But tryst works too. I agree with Liam, because yeah, there's not a big any of that going on anymore. It is definitely true. Well, so you survived the whole hour. You did.
It went by so quick.
It did. Didn't it go back? It did go by so quick. And I got plenty more of these. Oh, I'm glad that she approves. You hear that? Yeah? Is it a girl or a boy? I'm glad they approve. Or they're telling me to shut up. I don't know which it is.
It's a girl, and there's a dog across the street. I
Ah,
apologize for the chat.
No, that's cool. What I would like to just say that anybody else who wants to be a special guest up in here with AITA, I've got plenty of these Am I the Assholes to still do. And I do love to do them. And I am flexible on the time. It doesn't have to be 8 o'clock, and it doesn't have to be a Thursday. I'm quite flexible, with days and times, as long as I don't have anything else going on or committed to. So speak up, everybody. It's fun. Okay. And I do like to do it with somebody. I don't want to do these by myself. It's much more fun when I get the perspective of everybody in the chat, and also a guest like Tim T. King here. I do want to just have more of you come forward. It's easy, especially my members. Like, I would be happy if every single one of my members who joined my channel, either as a member of the YouTube channel or in the Patreon, came up and did one. Quite a few of you have already. Well, some of you still need to hit me up, and everyone else too, even if you're not a member. Yeah, come on forward. It could be a little bit of fun. It's always more fun with a group, you know. So on that.
Claire makes it very comfortable and very easy, so don't be shy.
Thank you for that. I thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I don't bite, right? Nope, nope, nope. Yep,
Nope, not at all.
nope. I do. Grace, I vote you too. Grace, John, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. hmm
Claire, I'm going to jump down.
April, I
I
think it
really
would be good
enjoyed this.
too. I really enjoyed it too. I'm just going to make a channel announcement and end anyway. So thank you so much for joining me. And I hope we can do it again sometime soon.
Yes, ma'am.
And I
Thank
do
you.
love having you in the chat. So thanks for the support. And it was really fun. So thanks for being here.
Always.
Okay.
Thank you.
You have a good night.
You too. Bye, Kat.
All right, everybody say thank you to T King for being so awesome as a special guest. Okay, and to all of you, I just have some short announcements. Tomorrow we will be doing another Masterson trial update for the for Wednesday and Thursday's half day. Today's half day and Wednesday. There was a lot that went on. There is no court for Friday, but we got to get caught up because next week's going to go fast. It turns over to the prosecution, and they may not even have any witnesses to bring forward. It may be on closing statements on Tuesday or Wednesday. So yeah, let's get caught up on Friday. That'll be at 4 o'clock. That's tomorrow at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'd like you to please like and share and comment on the videos if you do. If you like AITA and you don't want to come up here and you know somebody who might, hey, share it. I'm open for just about everybody to come on up, I think they're fun, and I do like talking about this Reddit. There's always something great, and I've got a whole bunch more lined up. So on that, for that, the only other announcement I have is to look out for the post on the donations for the last quarter. I will tell you we chose between two separate major donations for the large part, but we are also still going to continue a $50 donation to the Trevor project, and that is because of our gaming host in the Discord, High Inquisitor, gets a shout out because he will not take any contributions for the amount he puts out for all of that, and he actually donated it back and I matched it, so we're going to send that to the Trevor. And we're also going to donate to Mr. Malort's classroom for supplies for the next quarter. We're going to send $50 over them too, and so that'll be $75 to the No Torture Foundation running out of UK, and also $75 going to Equality Now. Both of them can be found on the internet. I'll be putting links on my back channel on the community tab, and I will put that post out for everybody, not just the members, and let everybody know where all this is going and what we're doing with it. So I thank all of you that are members that contributed to it. Thank you, Liam Wakefield, for the extra contribution this quarter that helped us bulk up the contribution and allowed us to actually give to two separate organizations this month. So thank you very much. And on that, John, I'm not saying that until Mayhem, and I'm not doing Mayhem this Saturday, but I am doing it the week after. If I can get a panel together, wink, wink, John, with your naked avatar, or anyone else who wants to come from Mayhem, we're going to announce the Otter Halloween caption contest at Mayhem, and then also promote another one. Okay, so I'm not telling you yet, John. All right, so everybody, hit the like, share it. I'll see you all. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow. On that, I'm going to put on our outro. Thank everybody, and see you tomorrow.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me.
Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just hold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep, move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep, move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me.